Tonight on the Cabinet, we profile a teacher turned politician who rose from rural Meru to become one of President Daniel Arap Moi's most trusted lieutenants in Mount Kenya region. He served as Assistant Minister, Cabinet Minister, and later he held one of the most sensitive dockets in government, internal security. This is the story of Jackson Itirithia Kalweo.
Jackson Itirithia Kalweo was born in 1937 in Igembe, in present-day Meru County. He attended Meru Primary School between 1951 and 1956 before proceeding to Kathayene Intermediate School in 1957. He later joined Meru Teacher Training College, where he qualified as a P3 teacher and taught at several primary schools across Meru district. As a music and dance teacher, he was a distinguished choir master. At Antobochu Primary School, the last institution where he taught, his choir's experience attracted the attention of President Jomo Kenyatta, who routinely invited the children and their teacher to perform at State House and his Gatende home. Kalweo thus became a frequent visitor to State House, interacting with senior political leaders. Encouraged by Kenyatta and emboldened by his growing public profile, he entered elective politics in 1969, contesting the Igembe parliamentary seat. He lost that election to Joseph Mutoria. In 1974, however, Kalweo defeated Mutoria and became Member of Parliament for Nyambani North. Following the 1979 general election, President Daniel Arap Moi appointed him Assistant Minister for Culture and Social Services. He was serving his second term in Parliament, but his political fortunes were dimmed in 1984 when his name appeared in the controversial Jonjo Commission of Inquiry established to investigate former Constitutional Affairs Minister Charles Jonjo, whom Moi had accused of plotting to overthrow the government. Kalweo was dismissed from government and expelled from Kano. In the 1983 general election, he lost his parliamentary seat to Joseph Mutora, the same man he had defeated in 1974. He remained politically isolated and was pardoned in time for the 1988 elections, where a newcomer, Joseph Malebe, won the Nyambani North seat. After the election, Kalweo successfully applied for readmission into Kano and won the party's Igembe constituency chairmanship, marking his political comeback. In the lead-up to the first multi-party elections in 1992, President Moi publicly declared Kalweo his political appointment in Meru at a rally in Mau Stadium. Kalweo secured the Kano ticket and defeated his rival Erastus Mbabu, who had defected to the Democratic Party. President Moi appointed him Minister for Culture and Social Services, making him the first minister from Meru North. He was later transferred to the office of the President as Minister of State for Internal Security and Provincial Administration, one of the most powerful positions in government. Working closely with Moi, Kalweo oversaw development initiatives in Igembe, including projects implemented by Plan International, such as the Kawiru Water Project, boreholes, kettle dips, and markets. These projects transformed the region's infrastructure and became key campaign tools for Kalweo. As Internal Security Minister, however, Kalweo faced fierce opposition in Parliament. His critics accused the government of failing to address ethnic violence, including the Likoni clashes in 1997. Kalweo defended the government vigorously, despite heckling from opposition members of Parliament. On the ground, his influence in Meru grew significantly. He was instrumental in the creation of Nyambene district in 1993, alongside other new administrative units. These new districts created jobs and expanded government presence, strengthening Kano's political base. Kalweo consolidated his political dominance, securing his re-election in 1997. Following that victory, President Moi appointed him Minister for Health. During his tenure, the ministry faced allegations of corruption in the procurement and supply of drugs to public hospitals, claims Kalweo denied. But by 2002, the political tide had shifted. President Moi's endorsement of Uhuru Kenyatta as his successor proved unpopular in Mount Kenya region. Kalweo also faced criticism over his leadership style and alleged misuse of provincial administration to influence elections. He lost his parliamentary seat in the 2002 general election to Kiraito Marungi, who was backed by the opposition National Rainbow Coalition led by Kibaki. Following his defeat, Kalweo retired from politics. Meru, the Cabinet.